will have to permit me if I did not greet you at all, because we have a long way to go. But do you remember this? We did this last time. Okay, we want to evaluate this problem here. So now what are we going to do? We can see that last time I told you that limit of sine x over x as x tends to 0 is always 1. So this question is just like the part 2 of what we did in the previous video. So therefore, quickly, let's see what we are going to do. So therefore, now I want you to have this x is over 1 minus cos 2x. You have to remember from trig identity. We say cos 2x is equals to 1 minus 2 sine square x. You have to remember that. And if you have forgotten, no, hold it. You let it go again. So we have cos 2x to be equals to 1 minus 2 sine square x. But we have 1 minus cos 2x from what? From the problem you have there. Are you getting now? So what we are going to do is that we are going to make 1 minus cos 2x the subject of the formula from this relation. So therefore, we are going to be having 1 minus cos 2x. That is, we are going to send this cos 2x to this side and bring this one to this side. Are you getting now? So at last, we are going to be having 1 minus cos 2x to be equals to 2 sine square what? 2 sine square s. So I want you to what? I want you to keep this one also. So therefore, what we are going to do now is that whenever you see 1 minus cos 2x from the question given, you replace it by what? By 2 sine square x. So we are going to be having the limit to be x tends to 0, x sine x, then over. Now this 1 minus cos 2x is now going to be 1 minus cos 2x as usual, is now going to be 2 sine square x. 2 sine square x. And don't forget that 2 sine square x is something as sine x dot sine x, that is sine x multiplied by sine x. So we are going to be having what? So now from here, you can say that this sign, we cancel this sign here. So we are going to be having limit x tends to what? X tends to 0. X over 2 sine x. Now, what are we going to do? So we want to do in such a way that this will come out. This sine x over x will come out so that we'll be able to do the substitution. Just put one there and we get our value. So what we are going to do now is that we are going to divide through, the numerator and the denominator by x and see what we are going to have. So we are going to be having this x divided by x, then 2 sine x divided by what? Divided by x. So you can see what are we going to have there. You can see that x divided by x is going to give us what? It's going to give us 1. We have limit as x tends to 0. It's going to be x divided by x is going to give us what? 1 over here 2 sine x. You can actually bring these two outside because of this is a constant. Then look at this one, sine x over x. Whenever you have limit of sine x over x, going to give us 1. So we have what? We have 1. So therefore we have what? We have the solution to be what? 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 is the solution to the problem. So as this function tends to what? As this x tends to 0 for x sine x over 1 minus cos 2x. I get it now. So therefore we have what? We have 1 over 2 to be the what? To be the solution to the problem. If you find the class very interesting, do not hesitate to follow our Facebook page for more exciting videos. Bye.